It's no New York teams in any of those competitions right now.
It's the World Series and it's just regular NFL Thursday night season. You know,
Damn. So I guess it's
regular
only
season,
it's
Thursday
only
night.
thing New York's got to look forward to this weekend is pro wrestling, huh? Out in the
Yeah,
Bronx.
I think the Giants might be on a bye. So yeah, that's it.
Hey, Giants, if y'all not doing anything tomorrow night,
And my Giants might be taking Aaron Judge. So
you
yeah.
super live. Head on over to the Bronx. Actually, welcome to the Bronx. We love wrestling, or we are wrestling. I'm sorry, is presenting. Welcome to the Bronx. Piece of Terry. At St. Helena's Catholic School. Tickets available. I'll drop a link in the chat soon. This is going to be a dope card. Shouts to Jay Bougie. I saw he's on the card. There's a couple of matches I really want to see. Janai Kai and Speedball Mike Bailey got a match that I got a feeling is going to be.
Hold one more time. One more time. How you say her name? How you say her name?
Janai. No, because I saw. I guess she was on. I don't know if it was some AAEW show, but they kept calling her Johnny.
Yeah.
I thought I was going crazy. I had to go online and check and make sure. It's just Janai Khan. I'm not bugging out. Again, we love wrestling taught me how to say, certain people's names. But anyway, welcome to the Bronx. This Friday. There's one match. Look at this card. This card is insane right now, but there's one match in particular that we cannot wait for in the Bronx. When I saw this one on the card, I said, "Oh!" And then when I realized it's the first time ever we're going to see Karen Bam Bam going up against Savannah Evans. We just saw Karen, right? When we were in Brooklyn, we saw her at Black Girl Magic 2.
And then I saw Savannah the next day. You know what I mean? In the gray sweatpants battle royal. You know what I mean? They had salad glizzies, and it was real wild. You know what I mean? It was a real wild situation. What you mean? What? We're not
running it back. Chris
we won't run back to salad glizzies, but we will get to some of that conversation. Without further ado, it's face-off time. I don't know if it's going to get crazy as the time takeover and STP was here, but this week we have Savannah Evans, Karen Bam Bam in the building. Actually, hold on. Let's do this right.
Like
a round of applause for real. A round of applause for these two women right here. First off, thank you for coming through to the pod. I really appreciate having y'all here. Before y'all meet for the first time ever tomorrow, Karen, when you hear that you're gonna be facing number 56 on the PWI Women's 150 in the Bronx, what's going through your mind ahead of that match?
Look, like I said, your girl hungry. I'm at home. We in the Bronx. And yeah, we get overlooked. We're the underdog. We're the poorest borough, but that just makes me hungrier. I got something to prove. I'm on a roll here, I'm not as seasoned, but I'm used to being the underdog, believe it or not. So I'm coming in full energy. I'm gonna step out in the morning, get a deep breath of that pollution, the Bronx. Give me a bacon, egg, and cheese in the Arizona and just hype up. Like, I'm ready.
Arizona?
Is regular Arizona? You got a specific flavor that you go for?
I might have to go with the green tea, Keep it classic, keep it 100.
Respectable.
And the price is on the can.
Right. It gotta be the can. The bottle all right, but the can hit.
And price better be on the can. Now, Miss Evans, we see you a lot. I see you on TV. You gotta get, like she said, she hungry and she's on the up and coming. How are you feeling about taking on? She told me to stop talking.
Let's not get it twisted because no one's hungrier than the cannibal. It's the whole moniker.
Talk to him.
Right.
Talk to him.
I mean, they call me the cannibal because I'll fight anybody and I'll eat them alive. It's how it is. But no, honestly though, I am really excited to be able to come to the Bronx, come to her territory, and take on Karen Bam Bam for sure.
How about the card as well? I mean, again, can you talk about the Bronx being, kind of stepped over, overlooked by everybody? Again, let me pull up this poster, because seeing this type of talent coming to the Bronx and being on a card like that, what's that like for you? Just as a hometown hero.
I feel like for me it's exciting because I had my beginning in the Bronx, with BWF that isn't around anymore. There's a lot of people on the card sprinkled around that got their start there too, with Matt Awesome and Mills and Johnny Santos and Bronco International. Like, and then it died right at the pandemic. So it's been years since a lot of us have been in the same room together. So that energy just going to be on a different level.
Word.
That, that Spanish music come on, it's just like
that bachata, yeah, it's about to be live. Hey, that's my neighborhood. The Dominicans, and that's all they play is bachata around here. Go right to the corner store, get you your little groceries, and yeah, it be booming too. It's not like a little bit. Whole speaker system in there.
Shit with the cat.
Nah, Bodega Cat.
Always.
Shout out to Bodega Cat, man.
My spot's like a little grosser, so they don't actually have cats in there. But if it was a true bodega, I think they would have a cat up in there, cat or two up in there. Jeez, Savannah, you call you you a cannibal, like for real?
Fierce, ferocious, whatever you want to call it.
That's rough. I can't. I don't know. I don't. It's again. It speaks to kind of in general. Again, the coming back of the Bronx from pro wrestling. I think the idea of black people, black women specifically, black people in general, in the scene. I think if anything we've seen over the last couple of years is that a lot of people are hungry. A lot of people is here to take spots. So, it's dope to see. Savannah, what was it like for you? Again, I mentioned 56 on the women's 150. That's a big deal. You've been putting in that work, but I mean, that's a big deal. Run us through your emotions when you first got word of that.
So I couldn't even tell you if I was even ranked last year or not. And maybe I was 100 something. I don't even remember. So to see that I was 56, it was pointed out to me online. I didn't even know really. It was big for me, and I think I didn't even stop and take time to think about it. Like everyone posted theirs last week when it came out, and I really didn't post mine until yesterday.
Yeah, I saw you you just retweeted something. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a combination of things happening so fast, but also me taking the time to actually process stuff like that. And it doesn't go unnoticed. Definitely getting recognition for what I'm doing. It feels good, and I'm hoping obviously to keep climbing each year.
I think again I see that for both of you. I mentioned Black Girl Magic 2, and I didn't get the video. I'm sitting on footage that I have on my phone. I'm not sure what the audio was, but Karen had a phenomenal match with Trisha Dora. I
saw that.
There was stuff I was like, no, that's not gonna happen. No, that's not gonna happen again. And it was just high impact after high, just phenomenal match throughout. And then the end of the night, Faye steps up into that ring and says, "Hey, Karen, next year it's gonna be me and you." I mean, there's a lot of things that can validate your work as a performer. And I know, there's lists, there's belts, leather and gold, but, talk about, Karen, that type of look that you get from a peer, specifically someone like a Faye Jackson who is, been out and is on the way back and is looking to you to be that person that she's going to take on.
Honestly, I was like in shock, and I have so much respect for Faye because she paved the way for the thick girls that's doing their own thing and being themselves and really, thrived in spite of people working against her. So for her to step up in that way and be like, yo, like, let's do this. And we were supposed to before she retired, you know, and I was so like disappointed when, to a degree, and also like still respecting the fact that she retired for her own reasons. And so, for her to come out of retirement to challenge me, it's like that lit a fire under me, because with the respect I have for you, I want to give you 100%,
Right.
I want to give my 100% to you, Savannah. Like, it's just like, that's all I can say. I'm still like processing, because I'm like, bro, like, it just came out of nowhere. Like, I'm beat up and bruised and shit from like my ass kicked for 30 minutes. And it's like, damn, I can't even breathe. I got somebody already on my ass. Like, step your shit up. So I'm like, all right.
I respect that. That's, again, the hunger, but that's how it's got to be. What you about to say, fam?
Yeah, no, it's really dope to kind of see all that come about and that energy. But you mentioned coming back and this kind of being a bit of a homecoming, right? Now, in college football, homecoming season really just passed, and there was some controversy where Deion Sanders had looked and he's seen a school, had Jackson State on their board for homecoming, and he took that as disrespect. Savannah, you being the team that Miss Karen, or Karen if she was from my way, put on her schedule for homecoming, how does that feel? And how do you respond to, you're the scheduled homecoming opponent? How do you feel about that?
I mean, it's very cool, first of all, because like I said earlier, it is, she has the home court advantage. This is her place where she shines, to be that person to step in and be the one to take her on, like you said, for the first time back in a few years. It is big, and I hope that everyone expects it to be big.
Word.
And how do you expect to defend your home turf, Miss Bam Kern?
Look, it's all energy, all momentum, all day. Like these little girls, they snacks, but I'm the 3-course, 3-piece with a biscuit meal, So I'm just gonna be calling on that energy, So because I gotta do my thing. I be running around here like I'm 150. I need that pure and like just energy. That's all it is for me. Like, just focus. I know what I'm trying to do, and it's like, as much respect as I have, I'm giving 110%. I have to. I got my burr on my back.
100%. He's about to say something, man, brother. Man. Well, actually, peace to you, man.
Welcome, brother man.
Your mic
nope,
is
you're
not,
unmuted. Nope.
Your mic is.
Yeah, go ahead, fix that. There you go.
No, I've been here for a minute, right?
You've been here for a minute, yeah. Listen,
and I've been listening to Bam Bam. I listen to Cuz, but my question was to Kern, Bam Bam, about Savannah. I watched Savannah Evans bust a lot of niggas' asses. Excuse my language. Like,
facts.
Actual niggas.
Facts. Old niggas.
What are you gonna do different? She's a whole cannibal out this motherfucker.
She literally. What
are you gonna do? I know it's homecoming, but I seen a lot of teams get their ass whipped at homecoming. So what are you?
Hey man, shout out to Morgan State.
What are you gonna do differently than the Morgan States of the world?
Right.
The thing with me is everything I do is different. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that run-of-the-mill host. No shades at anyone, but like, I use every resource I have, because I be in here with dudes that's 6'4" too, so I can't just throw you down like that, So I always got another little trick up my sleeve, and a smart person told me never show everybody everything you know how to do. Just because you ain't seen me do it, don't mean I can't.
I like that. No, I like that talk.
I like that too. I like that talk
a lot. I like that. So we getting high impact then. I mean, I'm not saying we're not gonna get no this it sounds like we gonna get some throws and some slams and some slaps and some chop. If y'all going out there and y'all, violence, y'all want to see some high impact, I'll say. Welcome to the Bronx, in the Bronx tomorrow night, November 5th. Sheesh. And it ain't just, again, it's not just these two amazing women. There's a whole ass card, a whole, again, the link is in the chat somewhere. Fam, you had a question, because we running up to the time soon, so I want to get some of this. Fam, you had a question about some boots?
All right. I need to know what kind of boots they was that you had on Savannah at the ding-a-ling looking battle royal.
Yeah, because she beat a lot of ass in them same boots.
Yeah, it was a lot of them. Wasn't no regular wrestling boots you had on that day. I didn't know what was going on. What was, you know what I mean? It looked like some extra, like you had some accoutrement at the top of them. I didn't know what was going on.
No, they weren't wrestling boots. And those boots have got a lot of miles. I need to get some new ones. But they're Tim's. I had to bring out the Tim's for New York.
Ah, it was New York. Okay.
That's different.
You bringing them out?
Tim's
on
with the
tomorrow.
gray sweatpants. Yeah.
I might have to get the Black Forces.
Hey, wrestling pants ain't got no pockets, Karen Bam Bam.
Wait, Welcome to the Bronx is going to
Can't
turn
run
into
pockets.
Tim's versus Forces.
Tim's versus Forces is wild. The Tim's versus Forces match, we booked it. Listen, I need a couple
Tim's
dollars.
versus Forces.
We need a couple dollars off of that. I'm just saying.
That shit sound like it's in New York.
I don't know what the rest of the card is wearing, but for this match, I have to lace up the wrestling boots, the actual, get the ankle support in there, you know.
Okay.
I'm still gonna call this Tim's versus Forces. I don't care. No, but I get it. Support yourself. Make sure you don't twist nothing. But that's too perfect. That's too. Y'all don't. I'm sorry. Y'all don't wrestling sneakers at all. You talking about support? Because that's a thing now. Like everybody likes rocking sneakers and everybody likes wrestling in sneakers. But it's
not me. I'm too old for that.
No, same. I can't. Like, I'm a real stickler for boots, for wrestling boots. And obviously people are gonna wrestle what they're comfortable in, what they can move in. But I like the boots. I like the ankle support it gives you. I know some people that like to do I guess more of a lucha wrestling style, or they're quicker on their feet and they find boots are a little constricting, and I get that, but with my style, you know, it's fine.
right.
Wait, but Miss Savannah Evans, I sat and watched you kick Kiera Hogan whole head into the 9th row, and in something that wasn't wrestling boots.
Okay. Okay.
Pardon me.
Yeah. Those are the Tims.
It was time to get to work. She had to put in some work that night. You know how that go. Matt, you ain't never laced up no Tims to put in some work.
No, because I paid too much.
Hey, cuz, don't answer that. Don't answer that, cuz.
That's the right answer.
Put work in the boots, but that's.
Don't you answer that question.
That's
hold on. What kind of Mr. Marcus answer was that?
Yeah, don't do that. Don't
Bam. I also witnessed Trisha Dora pick you up and do some things with you in the air.
Don't say it like that.
He said that. Wow.
I mean, I'm sorry.
No, wait, he said it wasn't going to happen. I was standing right next to him.
I didn't pause.
He said.
I'm just saying, if somebody said, "Look, I see somebody to put you in the air and do some things with you," that's the last time I put. Never mind. You know what?
He said Trish ain't gonna do that. Trish ain't gonna do that.
I'm saying. I seen Karen Bam Bam in the air. Mm-hmm. Are we gonna see Savannah Evans? Are we gonna see Karen Bam Bam take another flight tomorrow?
I think that might be a Savannah question.
No, you can't underestimate Karen. I'm not gonna, a feat like that is not gonna be easy. Sure, we work for it, if it does happen.
No, don't. Just because it's in the Bronx, don't mean you. You know what I mean? You can throw her ass up out of there.
Say, slow down, nigga.
Don't be giving no ideas, all right?
Slow down there, nigga. I gotta go home after this show. I still this where I rest my head. Now that's crazy. That's crazy. What I mean, gosh, it's y'all because I don't want to say y'all seem cool. I can only imagine what the ferocity is going to be. It just feels like the calm before the storm, which I like.
But that's actually a really good question, right? We're familiar in the history of pro wrestling with like the super grimy blood feuds and grudge matches. How do you get up for someone that you don't have complete animosity with? You know what I mean? And this is for both ladies. Is how do you get up and really get in gear and get aggressive enough, you know what I mean, to get in there with somebody you really don't like hate and have a blood feud with?
Good question.
I mean, for me, I'm just focused on, the end game. And I don't believe in being all talk. Like, I could big you up, I could have respect for you, but when I get in there, my eyes on the prize. I'm there to achieve and do what I gotta do. It don't gotta be nothing personal. If it's personal, then God bless you. But
that's when the forces come out.
Right. But no, I'm big on sportsmanship unless you want to see another side. I don't know if they want to get them little Jigglypuff smacks and shit. I mean, you could get it if you want, but
the Jigglypuff smacks.
Is that like? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Smash Brother.
No,
I knew what she was talking about.
I'm thinking sugar smacks. I'm thinking cereal. When
he hungry.
No.
He ain't got his Haribos out. Jesus Christ. Are there any matches on the card tomorrow that Savannah? Is there a match in particular tomorrow night that you're excited for outside of the two of you getting in the ring?
Outside of us, y'all already mentioned Speedball and Janai Kai. That's the one I will be watching. No matter what else is going on, in the back, that's the one I am going to watch.
Karen?
But of course, also, I don't want to leave out everyone because the card is amazing. The poster is dope. I'm also here to support my boys, Big Time Ya, he can fly, and Rayhan. So just, everybody on the card. I know everyone's going to show up.
What an amazing card. Look at Darius right there chilling.
No, I take it back. Everybody but Darius.
Hey, yo.
Me and him have unfinished business too.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
I'd like to see that. Y'all should do that in DC, though. I'm just saying, DC, Baltimore would be a perfect place for that to take place.
Well, I was going to say, that kind of because we hadn't all that, but after tomorrow night and y'all met. What's next? Karen, go first. You got anything booked after tomorrow night? Anything going on? What can the people see from you in the near future?
Honestly, I'll put myself on a half-ass hiatus and shit, but and November 22nd, I'll be in Jersey for the Spartan Championship Wrestling, and then I have some unannounced stuff in December, but the flyers will come soon.
Hey, if you need to announce anything, I know some niggas with a podcast.
Let us know. You got the email, you got the DM. Nah. Savannah, how about you? What you got going
on? Let's see. After this weekend, we got Kentucky. Sorry. Impact's in Kentucky. I think it's the 17th and the 18th. And then the big convention, WrestleCade, is coming up the weekend of Thanksgiving in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I love doing that convention. It's my favorite one of the whole year. So I'm looking forward to that one as well.
That's where Ricky Steamboat retiring.
She keep winning Wrestler of the Year down that motherfucker. That's why she love it.
North Carolina is my home. They show me a lot of love because that's my home.
Hey, cuz you just made Savannah Evans blush. That was dope.
I seen all 75 teeth.
You've seen all the dimples and you've seen all the teeth.
Wow. Well, all right, we're gonna get to this show. Savannah, Karen, thank y'all both for coming through again. Tomorrow night, the Bronx. We Are Wrestling presents Welcome to the Bronx. You can see Karen Bam Bam take on Savannah Evans, as well as a bunch of amazing pro wrestlers. Again, get you some tickets ASAP, Rocky.
Everybody except for Darius Carter.
Yeah, I didn't say it. Darius, it wasn't me.
I'll say it.
I swear for God, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Everyone's going to show out except for Darius Carter.
Damn.
That's my man. They call him NJF. I like it.
Karen, Savannah, thank you. I don't know what else y'all got going on tonight, but I'm gonna kick y'all out of here because we got to get into a bunch of this pro wrestling.